Hey, what's up, folks? It's Peter Scott here, Scott Realty Consultants, with our quick August of 2023 Sacramento real estate market update. And the headline recently has been interest rates. It's been interest rates for a long time, but recently they just crept over the 7% mark. That's the highest they've been in 20 years. So that made a lot of headlines right now. But the other headline that goes along with that is that these high interest rates are not killing the market. We still have a very, very active real estate market here in Sacramento. Now, if those rates keep going up and hit 8-9%, well, then you would think that it would push prices down as affordability just knocks a lot of people out of the market. But that's, to be seen. A lot of people thought we'd be back in the 5% interest rate right now. That didn't happen. People are predicting next year we'll be back with lower interest rates. It's got to happen at some point. We hope, we think, but nobody knows. It's really difficult to predict the market and interest rates. Right now, our inventory is down. We have very low inventory. We're down about 35% from where we were previously. That's just one of the big major factors we have going on is low inventory on one side and low buyer demand on the other side. And those are kind of pushing against each other, making the market not really move too much. If we had low inventory and high demand, then prices would be shooting up. If we had high inventory and low demand, then prices would be shooting down. But we don't really have, either of those variables. These are more equal. So it's just kind of this very weird, odd market that we have that we've never, ever seen before. About 50% of homes right now are getting multiple offers and selling. About half are also selling above the list price, and about half at list price or under. Obviously, the cheaper homes under $500,000-$600,000 are going to be more competitive, and as you go up in price, it's less competitive as you have a smaller pool of buyers. Prices are about where we were this time last year. We're actually down still about 6% from the peak in May of 2022. The regional median home price is about $591,000. That's Sacramento, Placer, El Dorado, and Yolo County. Sac County is sitting right around $541,000. But prices do appear to be flattening. Usually we hit a peak for the year in midsummer, which we did, I think, around July, and they kind of tick down like 1 or 2%. Usually the late summer and fall are pretty active times for the real estate market, and then it kind of dies down a bit around the holidays. But overall sales are down 39%. And let me show you this graph here. And thanks to Ryan Lundquist, Sacramento Appraisal Blog. This one made me go, wow, this is crazy. So this is sales volume in the last 20 years in Sacramento County. This is us right now, way down here. And this is more normal markets up here. So I thought that was just kind of bananas. And one thing I also want to let you know is people keep saying, oh, prices are going to go down, prices are going to go down. But here's one big factor that you need to think about. 25% of loans in the United States are under 3%. 65% of loans right now in the United States are under 4%. A lot of those people cannot move because they can't afford to sell their house and buy something new with a 7% interest rate. They just can't afford it. So a lot of those people who would have moved because they wanted a bigger house or they wanted a pool or whatever are just not moving. A lot of what we're seeing right now, what we call life events, a death, a divorce, someone's leaving the state, getting a new job, that sort of thing, where something is pushing them to move, not just because they felt like they wanted a bigger house or they wanted a smaller house or whatever. So that's what's really pushing prices to stay high and probably going to remain high. So if you're waiting for prices to come down, probably not going to happen anytime soon. And another thing too, people say, I'm going to wait for interest rates to come down. Well, what do you think is going to happen when we go from back into the 6s or even the 5%? More buyers are going to come into the housing pool, and you're just going to see prices rise again because of the people who are sitting on their homes with those 4% interest rates who didn't want to move, and maybe they think, oh, now rates are 5%, now I can move, that's much more reasonable for me. So waiting for interest rates to come down may not be the best strategy for you. We say if the payment works for you, go for it. If rates go up, then you're sitting good. If rates go down, you can refinance. But just don't plan on either one of those happening. If the payment is comfortable for you, go for it. So if you're looking to sell your house, we're still getting quite a few offers on homes. If you're looking to buy a house, there's plenty to pick from. It's not the craziest we had, a year or two ago. Let me know if you have questions about this. I want to be your real estate resource. Y'all take care.